money and pretty women. Honey's a fit. That's all I'm cheating.
Hey y'all, this is Olive Destiny, and in this video I'll be trying out the stocking cap method for the very first time right here on my channel, and then I will also give you all of the details and the specs on this hair that I did receive from RPGhair. So special thank you to RPGhair for sponsoring this video. I've been wearing this hair for about 4 days now. I applied it on Friday, today is Tuesday. At the very end of this video I will give you all kind of like my pros and cons, like a wear test on how I feel about the stocking cap method. Let's go ahead and get right into this video. So this is how I received the hair from RPGhair in this ombre color. I like the color, I just didn't like it on me, which is why I ended up coloring the hair. Definitely check out part 2 if you missed it, because that's where I show the coloring and curling portion. If you're interested in coloring hair, I definitely would suggest starting with blonde hair. That way you won't really have to bleach the hair yourself. I pretty much changed my settings on this camera so many times. I hope I got it right this time. Kind of be upset if I film this entire video and I don't like the lighting. We're about to try the stocking cap method. Never really tried this before, so we're going to see how it goes. First, I'm going to go ahead and apply my Wild Growth oil. So I'm going to attempt to keep this on all weekend. Hope that's not too much, because this stuff, if you all follow me on Instagram, then you've been hearing about how it makes my scalp itch. But some of you all did tell me also that that means it's working. Hopefully that's the case. My hair is freshly shampooed and conditioned. I do have two dark, well, one now, wig caps that RPGhair did send me. I use one of my sisters since they come 2 in a pack. If you all missed that video, I'll link it down below. And I'm just gonna use the lighter one because I would rather bring a lighter one closer to my skin tone than trying to lighten a dark cap, if that makes sense. I don't know how this is gonna work out. I normally wear my wigs without a cap almost always, because it's just my thing. I don't know, it just kind of is. I'm feeling some kind of way about this one little part right there. This line. Yeah, so I know you're supposed to put the cap on first. Gonna take some of the Got to Be Glued styling gel. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it over my ear. Some of this. And I'm just going to kind of rub it in front of my hairline. That might mess up my eyebrows. Oh my god. Okay, so now that I have that kind of smeared in really good, I'm just gonna go on top of it with the Got to Be Glued Blasting Freeze Spray. Okay, let's blow dry it. I'm gonna use it on low. It's on the cool setting, but usually the cool setting still feels warm to me, so I'm just gonna hold my cold button and attempt to dry this. In real time, this took about 30 minutes to do. Fixing my brow really quickly. After about 15 to 20 minutes, I started pressing into the lace to make sure that it was sticking down very well near my ears. But be careful with that because it'll start sticking to the comb. So first off, can we talk about the fact that nobody mentioned how long this takes? My hands are really sticky. Most of the girls that I've seen do this, they do it more than once. Honestly, this is edited in real life. That just took like 15 minutes to do. So I'm not doing another layer. I'm gonna go ahead and take my pressed powder. This is the Black Radiance pressed powder in cream beige, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to the cap. Oh, it's gonna make my brush mushy. Ugh, goodness, that means it's not dry then. I don't like this method already. My hair better be laid after this. So at this point, I'm multitasking. I'm trying to dry the Got to Be Glued gel and apply the pressed powder, but it wasn't sticking because the gel wasn't dry. And I'm trying to put the freeze spray on to dry everything all at once. Gotta be honest on YouTube. I'm gonna laugh if I actually did this part right and it stuck to my head. I think I came down too far, way too far. I kind of expected that to happen near my ear. Let's try this side. I guess the good thing about me coming this far, I know that I'm not like cutting any of my hair at this point. What should I do about it rolling up? Guess I can cut this part because I ain't gonna wear it this far forward. That's way too much in the front. Ugh! I wouldn't have a forehead at all if I bring it this far. This thing is ripping on me. It's like ripping. Oh my god, Destiny, this is a fail. What shall we do, girl? It ripped. Is that supposed to happen? I don't think that's supposed to happen. And I don't like putting all this foundation on here. I mean all this pressed powder because I feel like it's getting in my braids for all these days that I'm about to have it like this. You know what? Because I'm probably not gonna part all over. I'm gonna just kind of do it right up in the middle. And I usually wear part on this side. This is becoming a fail real fast. I'm just gonna tie it down with my hair scarf and give it a few moments to kind of just cool itself down versus holding the blow dry on it for so long. I came too forward with this, so I gotta figure out how to get it off. In ended up kind of moving too quick when I was actually gluing down the wig cap because I didn't position it at all. I kind of just started gluing it down, but I'm using the same technique that I use when I remove my wigs. I'm just using water in a spray bottle to kind of massage at that gel, loosen it up a little bit, and then I'll be able to cut off the excess that I don't need. This part alone did take some time as well, so I guess I actually did glue my wig cap down very well. So I was just double checking to make sure that I wasn't removing too much of my cap. Ruining my makeup. The fact that this thing is actually glued down to my head, I guess I did this method better than I thought I did. All of my mistakes, I'm gonna leave them in here. That way you all don't think that laying your wig is just something easy that just happens. There you all can see the struggle that happened to even just get this on. At this point, I'm just trying to wipe the makeup off so that once I pull my frontal over this, when I go to wash my face off tonight, I won't still have makeup on my forehead for however long I keep this wig on. This is just water on a cotton pad. Okay, I think we good now. Let's cut the lace off of her. Okay, now I'll be able to touch it up on my head. Every time I keep assuming that it's running, it's not running. I wonder how much footage I've missed like that. This elastic band is perfect.
I know you ain't gonna let me wear that one on.
She sounds disappointed.
You got to let me rock.
Y'all be asking for updates on my wigs. I just don't have them. Like, by the time y'all want to update, my mama or my sister took it. So y'all should follow them on Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere they are. So to kind of work around applying an extra layer for me having those rolled back pieces, what I decided to do instead was just kind of overlap the gel. So I'm applying some of it onto the wig cap and then smoothing out those pieces that roll back, and then putting some of it on my forehead, applying some more of the freeze spray, and then blow drying it on cool again. And now I'm just trying to get a few thumbnail photos. If y'all follow me on Instagram, then y'all hear me complain about when I have to make my thumbnail photos and I have no pictures to work with. So yeah, we good. I bet we good. Check my thumbnail photo. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the wig, and I'm just kind of aligning everything where I want it to be, kind of like how like in the temple area and everything like that, because I know my edges kind of come forward, so I'm being sure to kind of cover all of that up and making sure that I seal it down on the sides very well. After that, that's when I go in with the comb and I begin to press that lace into place. Ooh, that rhymes even more. And this part as well takes some time. Just keep in mind that this entire video is edited, okay? I went ahead and removed those clips from the pin curls. If you missed how I curled and colored this hair, it's probably because you didn't watch part 2. So you gotta go and watch it, girl. Check it out. So after that, I'm just kind of combing at the hair just to make sure that none of the hair in the front is sticking to the actual lace. Like, I want that to still be free to move. You know, we only want the lace to stick to the gel, not the hair. So that's the reason for me kind of blow drying and combing. But I only do that when I feel that it's nice and secure. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove that excess lace from around my ear. I feel that I can do that best once I have the wig on, compared to when I cut off the excess lace you know, prior to putting it on my head. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and seal down those ear tabs more. And at this point, I was really feeling it. Now I'm just removing the ear tab from the other ear. Gonna begin to make my part because we're almost done, kinda, almost. I'm just gonna add in just a few more baby hairs, taking my 24-hour edge tamer, just gonna lay my edges. And I kind of overlap products with this, so I'm using the 24-hour edge tamer, some Lotta Body. I just kind of, you know, pour that onto the actual brush. And then I'm also going in with freeze spray at the same time. By overlapping all of these products, like, I have not had to retouch my edges. Like, they're good to go. And then I just kind of go in with some pressed powder as well in any areas where I feel that the lace is still not blending with my skin tone. And then at that point, it's just me kind of perfecting the edges. I really didn't do too much with my edges. I just wanted to kind of leave it kind of like that, you know, neutral, not too many, you know, edges look, since I usually go in on my edges. But now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use the hot comb to really lay that front portion down. RPGhair did send me a nice little powder brush, so I'm going to go ahead and use that to brush out the curls even more. And I'm going to hush up now because I don't remember what's about to happen next. Oh yeah, my cute little slow-mos. I was feeling my hair, y'all. Like, this is my first time with hair color, so I'm feeling it. But yeah, at this point, I'm just going to continue to perfect some areas. I did a lot more cutting off camera just to kind of layer that front portion to really make it feather the way that I wanted it to. Just brushing out the excess hair so I can see what else needed to be cut. Now with this part, what I like to do, I like to go in with the pressed powder along the very front portion of the lace, and then on top of that, what I've been doing lately, after I tried it on my sister and I liked the way that it worked, I spray the Got to Be freeze spray right on top of that, and something about that technique just like melts that powder right into the lace. Just don't talk to me at all while my hair like this. Like, you need to schedule an appointment to talk to me while my hair like this.
What?
Like,
Please.
she said, wait, please. I want to cut a little bit more right here. I want it to kind of, ooh, cut more that time, girl. She cut more, girl. Let's see what we got now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This hair is so soft, like, oh yes, yes. Oh my god, this to me is so rich. Certain wigs give you certain personalities, you know, like, don't act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I've pretty much been sleeping in the hair every night. The hair, apply 2 flexi rods, one to the left, one to the right, and then just throw my bunny right on top of that. And to touch up my edges, so the flaps have kind of come up. Everything else is definitely still intact, still in place. I'm not sure if that's because I haven't gone to the gym. I'm most likely going to remove the wig on Wednesday. On top of me coloring it and everything like that, the hair is definitely still soft and everything. Pros, how I feel about the stocking cap method. It is definitely more so in place. With doing the stocking cap method, it's kind of like your scalp is kind of like a ball thing. So where it's your skin tone, and then you kind of putting the wig on top of that, which really helps the part pop out nicely. Even more so, not doing the stocking cap method, but putting a wig cap on and then putting your wig on top of it. I don't know what it is about this method that makes it different. Some may say that it's too much or it's too many steps. I don't know, it's just something that's different about this method. But I mean, when you want to slay your wig, like, you're gonna do what it takes, okay? My future attempts with this method, like anything else that you try more than once, I'ma kill it. That's definitely a pro. It's more so long lasting. For me, I'm more so like a day-to-day wig wearer. So where I take mine off each night. But with this technique, it's kind of like you can get up and go and just kind of fluff your curls out because your wig is already on. One of the cons for me would have to be the time that it takes to do this. But once you finish it, it's definitely worth it. Like, I edited the video down, but things like blow drying it, that definitely took about 30 minutes. Another con for me, the fact that the foundation or the powder or something is just like chilling on your braids for however long you keep it on. So if that's something that you would kind of be particular about, then you would have to consider that as well. But I don't really think it would kind of affect the hair. I don't know. I just was thinking about that when I was applying it. Not usually sleeping in my wigs. I had to deal with that as well. And my braids kind of itch a little bit underneath. Maybe that's more so the wild growth oil thing. I'm not too sure. Although I definitely do like this technique. Will I be trying it again? Yes. If it's like a time where I'm going to most likely take it off each night, then no. I want to keep it on for a while and you really just trying to like slay it and lay it and have it like, oh girl, yes. Then definitely try out the stocking cap method. There are different ways to do this. Obviously, as YouTubers, we kind of like take things and kind of put our own spin onto it because there's no like typed out detailed list of instructions. It's just usually, hey, I'm going to try this out and this is how I'm going to tweak it and make it my own, you know. Everybody may do it differently. I didn't want to edit out any of my mistakes, or what's a mistake when you're trying something that doesn't have rules, but I just didn't want to really edit out too much of me trying to figure it out because I don't want anyone at home to feel that, oh, she did that in 15 minutes. This was an edited video. That's all that I can think of right now. As far as the hair, it's definitely holding up fine. I worked with RPG Hair before and I absolutely love their hair, which is why I chose to work with them again. Special thank you to RPG Hair for sponsoring this video. Let's chat some more in the comments down below because I'm sure if you all have tried out the stocking cap method, then you have some of your own opinions about it as well. And if you're interested in this hair, just keep in mind that it will not come in this color. I colored the hair myself. Questions or comments, be sure to leave all of that down below. I'm completely out of breath. Oh my god, I talk so much. And as always, I got a random piece of hair right there. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Bye.
That's just how I'm living. Money and